Games for Gaijin here. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this channel and all of the great information on Japanese board games with your friends, board game groups, forums, wherever you like to talk about board games. Please feel free to show everybody how awesome the Japanese board game community is with Games for Gaijin. Thanks. Hey everyone, welcome back to Games for Gaijin. I'm Jason Franks again, and we're going to be looking at a new game from Japan today, as well as talking about some game market news, since Tokyo Game Market Spring 2018 is this weekend, May 5th and 6th. So I thought I would bring you a game by Freaky Design today, who is going to be having a booth at Tokyo Game Market. This was the game they put out at the Spring 2017 Tokyo Game Market called Shinobi Empire. It's a really fun 2 to 5 player tile laying game with a slightly unusual win mechanic and has absolutely some of the best art that I've seen in any Japanese board game. It's about 30 to 35 bucks right now after the conversion rate. It's really portable and it comes with English rules, which is great. So we're going to crack this open, take a look, and also talk a little bit about Tokyo Game Market today. All right, so the scoring in Shinobi Empire is really simple. First person to score all 7 of their ninjas in the castle is going to win the game. The castle is formed up of cards with different colored ninjas on them. So the 5 players are supported by pink, purple, blue, red, and black ninjas that are trying to invade the castle. The castle is made up of up to 7 floors, each of which can be 7 cards wide. So the very first player in the game is going to play one of their cards to start the ground floor of the castle. And then every player after that can play a card either to the left or the right of an existing card, or start a new floor by going above a card already played. So if this was the second player's turn, the third player would have to go either to the left or the right, because to the left or to the right of the second floor card, there's no card beneath it. So you either have to play next to a card or on top of a card. No hanging rooms inside the castle. The way you score points in this game is that once a floor is completed, so let's build out a quick 7 card floor made up of all of our ninjas. You're going to look and see if any of the rooms are completely closed. So that means you have to have a wall on all 3 sides. So wall on the left, wall on the right, and then your bottom floor wall. The ceiling, of course, always being closed off. If you have a closed off room, the largest closed off room on the floor is the one that's going to score points. So in this case, the rightmost card and the leftmost card don't form a complete room. We only have 1 complete room. It's 5 cards in size. This is the largest room on the floor, so we would score points. And the way we do that is we just place our ninja tokens on the corresponding color for each colored ninja. And add up the total points. Black would have scored 2 points, purple and blue would have scored 1 point, and pink and red would have scored 2 points. So the current score at this point in the game, we're still building more of the castle, would be 2 to 2 to 2 to 1 to 1. And the first one who can get rid of all 7 of their chips is going to win the game. So to give you another example, if the room turned out a little bit differently and let's say we had 2 closed off rooms that we needed to compare, let's take these same 7 cards and just quickly rearrange them. So as an example, let's swap these 2 rightmost cards. Now we have 2 closed off rooms. We have these middle 4 cards here, which make up a room size of 4, and then these 2 cards on the end, which make up a room size of 2. In this case, you look for the largest closed off room, which is the 4 card room, and this is the only room you would score points for. So purple and blue would again score 1 point, red would score 2 points, pink would score 3 points, black would not be able to score on this floor of the castle. And that's really the extent of it. You keep building out floors laterally up to 7 cards, and then the castle vertically up to 7 floors, declaring the largest closed off room on each floor, scoring points, and seeing who can get to 7 points first. There are 3 unique cards. There are 2 Oni, or demons, which cause you to trade your hand with the player to your left or to the right, depending on which of these is played on the floor of a castle. There is also the Ronin, or the Rogue Samurai. This card, when played, any room that the samurai is located in cannot score points. So as an example, if I swapped out the samurai on this floor that we used as our demo, the largest room is this 4 card room still, but because the samurai is inside, no points would be scored for this room and no points would be scored for the floor. The other case where no points are scored on a floor are if there are 2 rooms tied for largest room, neither room will score points, or if there are no closed rooms at all, in which case you're ineligible to score points on that floor. But outside of those 3 scenarios, to include the Ronin Samurai invading your floor of the castle, every floor should score points. In a less than 5-player game, you just don't use one of the ninja colors. It's still a race to who can score all 7 of their tokens first inside the castle. If the castle reaches the 7th floor and no more cards can be played or the deck runs out, then the game is over and a draw is declared. One house rule I would suggest if you're playing with fewer than 5 players is to continue to score the color of ninjas that aren't being used, and require that if that unused ninja color wins the game, everybody loses. It helps force people to think a little bit more about what cards they're going to place. Because I found in my first few play sessions that people were just burning, for example, the purple ninja cards if nobody was playing as the purple ninja. And so by the 2nd or 3rd floor, the purple ninja would have won, but we were still going. And without that house rule, we found we had a lot more draw games than we would have liked. So just a suggestion if you are trying to play with 2, 3, or 4 players. So that's Shinobi Empire. Again, Freaky Design is the designer and publisher behind this game. They're coming out with a new game at Tokyo Game Market this weekend called Monster Empire. That is a fantasy social deduction push your luck game that I think has the potential to be really interesting, really fun, and again, I think is going to boast some of the best art and component design of any game premiering at this weekend's convention. Please check out the description of this video for a survey as to what games I should look to bring back from Tokyo Game Market. I'm also going to post a couple articles for you to check out and read about the games. Help me decide what to show you guys on this channel and help me navigate my very first Tokyo Game Market. With that, Look forward to seeing you guys next week, where I'll be bringing you my first videos from Tokyo Game Market 2018 Spring Edition, and I can't wait to see what I bring back. Talk to you later.